Hi everyone, it's Therese, your independent Scentsy consultant here in the UK. Welcome if you're new and welcome back to my channel if you are a returner. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. Today I'm back with warm reviews of all of the Bring Back My bars. They were mostly, dare I say, 1 days, so I've managed to get through them all quite quickly. And yeah, as you guys know, I've got like 4 testing zones in my house, and each zone room has 2 warmers, and I did 1 cube in each. So I won't go through all of the scent notes in this video. If you check out my first impressions, I'll read them out and go in detail then. So this is just how do they do, what did I get from them, am I going to purchase any of them again, and my thoughts basically. So no particular order, but at least we've got a little bit of decent lighting this time round. Call me. Okay, first up we have Thunderstorm. So this is the blue wax, and this one was about sharp and spicy notes after a storm. I personally got what a lot of other people get, which was rose, but I got the rose stems. So I got the green stem and the leaf and the rose. I quite liked it. It wasn't unpleasant, but if I'd closed my eyes and someone said, what is this? I would have just said a floral scent. So for me, same as other people, I believe, quite strong. I used 2 cubes in my bedroom and I could definitely smell it, and it went for a second day, but like much more subtle on the second day. You could have probably changed it if you wanted to after the first. But yeah, I didn't really get like kind of an ozone type scent. I just got kind of all of the flower, all of the rose, kind of like a rose garden is what I got. For me, I'm not going to repurchase that. I'm not a huge floral fan, or florals on their own. I like mine a little bit more complex than that. So it was pleasant. I probably liked it more than I thought I would, but not for me as a repurchase. Next, Banana Nut Bread. So this is the classic that I think nearly everybody loves. So again, it's a simple blend if you ask me, really. So first off, I got very strong banana, like sweet banana, when it first went in the warmers. But that again often happens with me with bakery. Very strong at the outset, and then as soon as the banana died off after a few hours, you got kind of like the nutty bread spice note. If you're a bakery fan, I think you'll really like it. Don't get this one if you don't like banana. It is full on banana to start with. Not a fan of mine. I don't really do bakery, and I don't really like banana, so not for me. But it was a very good performer for that 1 day. It definitely died off at the end of that day. My melting day is about 14 hours. So yeah, by the end of the day I couldn't really smell it, and yeah, certainly couldn't in the next day. So yeah, bakery fan, banana fans, get amongst it. Like I say, it's one of the originals for a reason, just not a repurchase for me. Next, rum raisin cookie. So again, I think a lot of bakery fans were pleased to have this back. For me, I definitely got the rum note, and I got the raisin, like the sweet raisin note. I personally didn't pick up a lot of cookie. And we have had other cookie scents out quite recently, where you can get that note, but that one I personally didn't. So maybe you will, and have that more bakery edge to it. But for me, I just got rum and raisin. I didn't get the cookie or the cookie dough. Again, this one was probably medium strength, and then it went down to light quite quickly. So it was not a boomer. I did know what it was that I was melting in the room when I walked in, but yeah, for me personally, it was medium, and then after like the 6-8 hour mark, it went down to light. But I didn't pick up on a cookie note throughout the warming, for me personally. Breakfast blend. So this is the coffee one, and again, straight up coffee. There isn't a huge amount to say about this one, to be honest. I put it in my kitchen. I could smell coffee when I walked in. It was medium, and then again, it went down to light. I do drink coffee. Well, mocha is the only drink I drink when it comes to that. I personally aren't interested in my kitchen smelling of coffee, but if you do like that, there's not many offerings that Scentsy do in the coffee world, so grab that while you can. There was nothing wrong with it. It was good medium strength down to light for the day, just not a personal preference of mine, so I won't be repurchasing it. Saddle Up. So this was like the leather one, and I'm a little bit disappointed with this one, I must say. So I think it's because I love sheer leather so much that I was really hoping for something similar, especially because it had like soft suede in the notes. I thought it might have been more than leather, but for me, it really wasn't. I have had weathered leather before, and that one is darker and deeper. So this one is a little bit lighter and for me a little bit more pleasant. But yeah, it wasn't giving me much more than just kind of like leather belt vibes, really. So another one that was medium to strong probably to start with, and then yeah, tapered off as the day went on. You could probably look to mix this with a vanilla to try and get maybe like a vanilla leather, vanilla oud kind of vibe. That's probably what I'll do with the rest of this, if there's no other takers for like samples of it. So yeah, so I think I was maybe hoping for something that it was never going to be, so that's my fault. But yeah. Painted leaves, so this one I did like, and this was probably one of my faves of the bunch, but again, I'm an outdoor fresh kind of melter. For me, it reminded me a lot of the Hoth bar. I think it's Winter Hoth, which was one of the Star Wars ones, because I was getting what I call like a eucalyptus cool, not mint, but eucalyptus vibe. So I looked at the Bruce Spruce, and I think that's what that was. But for me, it was like a cool eucalyptus version of like Autumn Road Trip. So I did quite like it. Did I love it again to buy more? Probably not. But I did like it out of the bunch. It was strong. So it was strong, and then it dipped down to medium, and it probably could have gone longer than I let it go for, because obviously I wanted others to test and try. So yeah, you do get a lot of scent for your money with that one. So if you like fresh, outdoors, woodsy, and a little bit of eucalyptus, then yeah, give that one a go. Melon and apple granita. This one I would say is probably the lightest of the bunch for me. So I did have it in the spare room. Again, it's very simple. You do get the melon, you do get the apple, but it is very subtle for me. It was a background scent. So if you're a fruity fan and you don't like them in your face, kind of like the opposite to me, then you might enjoy that one. But I couldn't really smell it towards the end of the day, so that one might have lasted more like 8 to 10 hours than like the full melting day for me. So again, too light for me to repurchase, but it was pleasant, nothing wrong with it, just on the lighter side. Island Ball, I have melted this one before a few years ago, and it was kind of nice to melt it again, to be fair. So again, this was in my bedroom. This was, I would say medium. I wouldn't have said that it got up to strong, but medium. And it reminded me of like a retro version of like Aloe Orchid, I think it is, or kind of like hibiscus pineapple. It's like an original kind of fruity floral mix, but more floral for me with this one. So it was sweet, it was floral, it was pleasant, it was nice. I probably prefer others, but it was good to experience it again. Let's Get Punchy. So this is the one that I said smelled like the Dib Dab sweets. If you're here in the UK, that's me putting in the dib. Anyway, yes, so this one was full on fruity, strong, very saturated, very, very strong in the lounge. So I think it's like an orange tropical fruit mix. So yeah, so if you like your punch and your tropical smells, absolutely it's worth the money. It was very, very strong, went for ages. Again, probably longer than what I left it. So I think it was in probably 2 days for me, but it probably could have gone longer. Again, like lighter each day, but that was crazy strong to start with. So that was a good one if you like that kind of thing. Blue Hyacinth. So this one again was just straight up hyacinth in the notes, and that is pretty much what you get. I put this in the kitchen. I thought it might have brought out maybe a bit of a clean laundry vibe, but it wasn't. It was just full on hyacinth floral. If you like simple florals, simple notes, or you like, you know, people who do, that is a great one for them. And obviously it was voted back, so it's definitely got a following. Not for me personally. I think I said it might have smelled a little bit old lady floral, and I did have a friend here at the time and she kind of said the same. So yeah, not for us. But yeah, if you like your simple florals, then nothing wrong with it. I would say medium to light. It went like quite quickly in my kitchen. Showered in Flowers. So I'd already started melting this one, I think, when I was doing the first impressions. I really like this one. So this one was medium strength, and it reminded me of Mad About Magnolia. I do really like it, and it's probably the only one I'm going to be repurchasing, I think, from the bunch. Yeah, that's probably the only one. And then I will have to like weigh up, do I want to keep that one or do I want to keep Mad About Magnolia? Mad About Magnolia is stronger though, so that one is probably why it's going to win out for me, to be honest. But yeah, it was medium strength. Left one in for 2 days, and it's very nice in the bedroom. Very nice, like I say, floral floral fruity mix from memory. But yes, pleasant. Just might lose out because of strength, and we've got something similar we've had recently I prefer. Sugar cherry, so this one is the one that had all of the fruits in, so cherry, grape, pomegranate. I personally really didn't like this one, but I'm not a fan of grape, so I got full on cherry and grape combo, like halfy half, crazy strong in the lounge, crazy strong. So you definitely get a proper boomer for your money with this one, and again it must have had a firm follow-on to be forward back. It's lots of fun. Full on fruity, and there's for me, I didn't get the pomegranate, and I think apple might have been the other note. I didn't get those because the grape and the cherry combined like wiped everything else out, but proper saturated, crazy strong, and that one would have definitely gone, I would say, 3 or 4 days. Obviously again lighter each day, but that one crazy strong. Next one is skinny dipping. So this one was the apple, melon and pear combo, I believe. Green apple, I think it is. I definitely got the pear and the melon combo of this one, and again this was medium to start with, then it went down to light. Again, I would say you need to like pear specifically and melon to like this one. I didn't get a huge amount of apple, to be honest. It probably was in there as a bit of a blend, but that I got the pear and the melon the most out of this one. Next we had aloe vera and ivy. So this was the one that I said smelled like watermelon for the most part, kind of like a fresh watermelon, a little bit of aloe vibes. That is exactly what I got. It is how I remembered it. Again, did it in the kitchen to kind of as like a freshen up the space. That one I would say was medium to strong to start with, and then it simmered down into a medium light. Again, simple bar, straight up, kind of aloe, greenery plus watermelon. So if you like that kind of thing, then give it a go. And lastly is banana berry. So this one I thought we'd had back fairly recently, so I was surprised to see it back. But again, for me, it's another kind of simple mix. So it is a creamy banana, and you get that straight away, and it is like a fake banana, like a foam banana, sweet kind of banana. And then as that dies off, you do get more of the strawberry through. So again, fruity fans, especially banana, or creamy fans, you'll like that one. Again, it's not my preference. I personally am not keen on my house smelling like banana. But again, if you've got like a kid's room or something that you wanted to have a bit of fun, or you really like fruity, or you quite like different smells, then it was definitely fun. And again, it was probably a good kind of, from memory, it'll have been medium to strong because of that banana. But again, it might be that I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'll smell it maybe stronger. But then it did die down to like a medium strength after that, medium to light. So that is all 15, and I know I've kind of rattled through them, but I'd already been through the scent notes, and I'm conscious that there's not many days of the month left if you did want to grab any of these. As per usual, shopping links down below, contact is down below if you wanted to place an order with me. And it is the banana nut bread and the showered in flowers that's in the fragrance flower at the moment, and at the time of filming they are still in stock. There's no issues there. Next video for me is the Valentine's collection, so I'll put that on pause to get through these. So I've now got all 3 melting, so I'll get my warm reviews of those up shortly. And yeah, I'd say after that there's obviously a lot of conversations going on about Scentsy as a business right now. I'm on an hour about whether to do my own video, so again, comment below if that might be of interest. I'll probably do one from a customer's point of view, because I think there is changes that you guys as customers, if you're watching me as a customer, would want to know from the changes from 1st of March. But let me know. I'll be led by you guys. I personally just enjoy melting the wax and doing the reviews. But if that is something that you'd like to see, because it certainly is a hot topic at the moment across all of YouTube, then please let me know, and then I'm more than happy to kind of share my thoughts and feelings on it, or again how it would affect customers and what I'm choosing to do as a Scentsy consultant. So let me know if that would be of interest. All right, no worries. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Bye.